It's kind of like the underdogs won that night, haven't they?
Absolutely underdog night. It was definitely an underdog night.
She won by submission as well. Something
that's what was really impressive, is that these guys didn't just like win by chance or luck.
It's like really different styles. Yeah, it was quite brutal.
I never, especially with the way the fight started and the way Holly seemed to be controlling the rounds and the moves. She definitely would have won on points. There's no doubt about that if you went all the way. Because for it to have happened in the 5th round as well, like all she had to do was really just stay
wait,
on her feet,
just wait,
and be patient, and stay out of reach, and and jab and move. Unfortunately, she got a little bit desperate and went in for the kill. And as soon as that grapple was in, chokehold, done.
That's it. Done.
Could not have predicted that.
It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't really like the submission style of play in UFC, but it is so effective. It's kind of like, if you don't know what to do on the floor, you're done. You've got to be really strong, really patient.
Either get yourself into an effective position or get yourself out of it as quickly as possible.
Exactly.
And she could do none. She couldn't do either.
Yeah.
But Ronda Rousey, this now brings up questions about her coming back. Is it the time now, seeing as Holly's out the way, and then she's obviously already beaten Miesha Tate before?
Yeah, it could be.
Then she can come back and make a return. Let us know your thoughts, guys. Tweet us at T5 Show or drop us a message on Facebook if you did stay up for the fight, or if you woke up to the news. How did you react to that? We'd love to hear your views. McGregor, Conor. That was just unbelievable. I think it was just the fact that obviously he had. The reach was not to his advantage. The height wasn't to his advantage. The weight was absolutely against him.
He decided to play with the big boys.
Time. Fair enough, you're brave, but at the same time, you could be seen as stupid in my eyes, the way I look at it. Because it's just like, you got to really understand that weight does make a big difference. To be fair to him, obviously he's brave and he fought really, really well.
Really well.
I literally did not expect this fight to go past the 2nd round.
The thing is, like, I felt like 1st round, that was his.
Absolutely.
Then 2nd round,
Diaz was busted.
2nd round, he got a bit scared. Then he started using his legs because he knew that he doesn't have the reach. He was
throwing big punches.
But big
punches from the start, and to realize that Diaz was hitting all his punches and still coming. It was just like what else could you do?
This guy's like, I can't defeat him. Like he's bleeding, he can't see. Like probably,
and he's still taking punches, and he's still coming.
And there was no sight of him actually getting defeated. He was just like this kind of like Terminator, just like, all right, I can take your punches, but I can punch as well. Probably a bit.
And that was really the big difference. You can see Conor was just getting winded up.
Oh, he was tired.
The amount of punches the big punches that he'd let go, the big punches that he threw, and he just got, having to have had that weight on made the big difference.
Have you seen the picture? Like the comparison, like between the two fights. In the fight before, he was like all muscly and stuff. You could see every single muscle. In this one, he was just kind of like, he just put on weight. Yeah, he didn't really train for it. So,
it'd be unfair to say he didn't train for it. I'm pretty sure he did train for it, but it's just like the fact that he had to put on so much weight in such a short space of time and fighting a different, guy that you would have been training for so long. Definitely credit to him, and I really respect the fact that he gracefully took the defeat.
Yeah,
that was quite nice to see him. I mean, it's a bit like, was he gracefully accepting the defeat, or was he just being humbled? The fact that he'd been made to shut up.
It's kind of funny because like he was the kind of guy that no one could shut up. Like he was saying the stuff, he was winning. That's all right. You know what? Fair to you. You can do that. But now you've lost. How are you gonna act?
How are you gonna come back? How are you gonna react to it?
And in a way, he actually nailed it. He was just like, yeah, he deserved that win. Like, kind of.
He was the bigger guy. He was the heavier guy, and he took my punches really well. And I really, really realized tonight that the weight really made the difference, because someone bigger can take the bigger punches. And literally that was the most effective thing he could have done all night.
Like the thing is, I felt like he would have won on points.
Exactly. But so it would have been interesting to see what would have happened at the end, but he definitely didn't look like he was going to go all the way around to the end. He needed to knock him out in the first couple of rounds. And the fact that Diaz could take the punches just made a difference.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's really funny. I was thinking about Mayweather's reaction to the whole situation. He would just be creasing right now with a massive grin on his face. Because obviously, the thing is, like, Ronda Rousey did it. and then she got knocked out.
Yeah.
She was having it was like, oh, I can take on Mayweather. He's this, he's that. He's not undefeated. Da, 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 da. And then she got knocked out. Her undefeated streak got taken away from her. And then now McGregor was doing it again because everyone's getting into his head that, oh yeah, he can beat Mayweather. Mayweather should come back and fight him. Enough said.
The thing is, like, Mayweather, he's a genius in what he does, I guess, or what he did. But at the same time, I really liked Pacquiao more. Like, Pac-Man was my guy.
Don't even get me started on that argument. I think we're just going to leave it.
Yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Like, that will never
Definitely
end.
let us know your thoughts, guys, on Twitter or Facebook. Tweet us at the T5 Show. Drop us a message on Facebook, or if you're watching this on YouTube, drop us a comment on the link below. Did you watch the fights? What did you make of it? Holly Holmes and McGregor getting their first defeats in UFC.